All right, so as you can see, we are here at the proposal list. So basically, this is showing you all of the proposals that you've created for this opportunity. Now, something important, very important to note here is if you decided to move forward with the credit check, it's going to pull the top proposal. So whichever one is on the top, that's the one it's going to pull. So for some reason you needed to pull one of these other proposals, what you could do is either edit the system to go and change it to these credentials, or you could archive this proposal here and wait until it gets to the next proposal you're wanting to run credit through. So in this circumstance, we're going to run this top proposal. A couple of other things to note here. Let's say you needed to request a redesign because it wasn't what you were looking for. Up here, you'll also notice on the sidebar a new tool, and this is the Request Redesign tool. It's a cross of a pencil and a ruler, but this is what will allow you, in fact, if you click on it, it will pop up with everything you need to enter. You can press Submit. That will go back to our design team. You can put whatever notes you need to in there, but it gives you the option to send that proposal back and have them redesign it. Over here, you can also view each proposal. You can edit the current proposal if you needed to change the price or the system size or the type of panels, whatever it may be. You can archive the proposal, and then a very useful tool as well is you can actually email the proposal to the homeowner. Often you'll have homeowners who would like to keep a copy of it, so you can actually send that off to them so that they have it. But we'll go ahead and move forward on to the credit check to get the financing checked on the homeowner. All right, so as you can see, we've now moved to the finance portal, and it will show this up in green at the top where it says finance. Something to note here, we have the three options. So we have Sunlight, LoanPal, and Mosaic. Great news here is you can actually run Sunlight and LoanPal together for a credit check if you needed to. You can email that credit check to the homeowner, so you can actually do it while you're not physically with the homeowner. They could be, out of the country somewhere, and you could still email them the credit check, and they can still fill it out. You could also launch it on your laptop, your iPad, whatever you're using to run the appointment, and you could have the homeowner fill it out there. The only thing to note here is Sunlight, LoanPal can be run together, and it will not hit the homeowner's credit twice. Mosaic will need to be done on its own, as it's not fully yet integrated into our system, but more than likely will happen at some point. So something to note there. For this one, I'm only going to run it with Sunlight because that's who we would like to go with. So I'm going to say launch credit check. All right, now this is where you turn it over to the homeowner. Basically, you're going to give them the computer, iPad, what have you. They will read through this, they'll accept it. And here is a very, very important question. Is Jackie Brock on the title of the home at 12 Newman Street at this address? That's a very important question because what typically happens if the person you're trying to run the financing through, Jackie at this point, is not on the title of the home, typically the financiers will provide a stipulation on that account, and they will not let it process until you provide proof that Jackie Brock is in fact on the title of the home. So something, important question to ask the homeowner before you move forward is, are you on the title of the home? If yes, awesome. If no, you may want to see, you can still move forward, but just understand you may receive a stipulation from the financing company on that. So we're going to move forward because she is on the title of the home. And here's where you're going to enter all of the information that you need. Now you can see it actually has automatically updated for the primary borrower. If you need to add a co-borrower, you can do so. Sometimes that can be very helpful to help a project get through financing. If the homeowner fails on their own, you can always try with a co-borrower or try a different financier to see if that goes through. So what we'll do here is the homeowner will type in their information. So date of birth, 11/02, Let's see, 6. All right, then we'll go to the Social Security number. And again, you do not need to enter any dashes. It will do that for you. The annual income, we'll say, is 100,000. The last employer that they worked for. She was there for about 10 years and 10 months. And she was an employee, whatever the job title would be. So we'll go to Submit Credit Check. All right, and here we're showing a decline, but typically what you will see is you'll see an approval here, and what you'll be able to do when you receive that approval is you'll be able to continue on to the next stage, letting you go forward. Now, something else to keep in mind, if you do get a decline and you need to rerun the credit with a different financier, don't press back because that will take you all the way back out. Press Rerun Credit Check and it will take you back to another financier to choose to run the credit through. But that is the end of getting the credit check ran with the homeowner.